Imagine waking up to the sky filled with enemy drones. What would your reaction be? This isn't a hypothetical scenario for the Israeli military. Not too long ago, they had to intercept and shoot down a drone that had strayed into their airspace. The drone, belonging to the Lebanese group Hezbollah, had crossed the border from Lebanon, likely on a reconnaissance mission. This incident, while seemingly small, was a sign of the rising tensions along the Israeli-Lebanese border. Both sides had been engaging in a dangerous dance of sorts, with Hezbollah launching rocket attacks and Israel responding with airstrikes and artillery fire. But here's the interesting bit. Both sides had been careful to target open ground, suggesting they were not interested in triggering a wider conflict. It was a delicate balance, a show of power without the intention of full-scale war. But as those well-versed in international relations would tell you, such situations can be volatile. One wrong move, one miscalculation, and everything can spiral out of control. Yet, as we know, in the world of international relations, things can escalate quickly. Now let's delve into how this tension escalated. As tensions rose, Israel took a proactive approach, increasing its strikes on Syrian airports. This was a strategic move aimed at disrupting Iran's aerial supply lines to Hezbollah. So why the focus on the skies? Well, Iran had started to rely heavily on air transport as a secure method for delivering military equipment. Ground transfers had become less reliable due to a myriad of issues, including local rivalries and disruptions along the Iraqi-Syrian border. Israel's goal here was twofold: to thwart Iran from establishing another front against them, and to weaken Hezbollah's capabilities in Lebanon. This required a distinct shift in strategy. Instead of solely targeting military zones, Israel started to hit infrastructure used by Iran for ammunition supplies to Lebanon, including airports. This was a clear indication that Israel was willing to expand its target range to protect its national security. This shift in strategy marked a new phase in the conflict, signaling a more aggressive stance from Israel and a clear message to Iran and Hezbollah. The chessboard was set for a high-stakes game, where the next move could have far-reaching implications. The situation reached a boiling point when Hezbollah launched a drone attack on Israel. A significant escalation in the ongoing conflict, the attack was a shocking display of aggression. Hezbollah, a Lebanese militant group, had sent an unmanned aerial vehicle armed with explosives into Israeli airspace. The drone, likely on a reconnaissance mission, ended up causing more than just geographical turmoil. 7 Israeli troops and 10 civilians were wounded in the attack. These were not just numbers, but people with lives, families, dreams and aspirations, each one of them a victim of a conflict they did not choose. This attack was a stark reminder of the human cost of war, of the price paid in blood and tears. This brutal assault came on the heels of a chilling warning from Israel to Hezbollah. The message was clear: refrain from dragging Lebanon into the war. Yet, the warning fell on deaf ears. The drone attack was a blatant disregard for this warning, a clear sign that Hezbollah was willing to escalate the conflict without concern for the consequences. The impact of this attack was felt not just in Israel but across the world. The news of the drone attack sent shockwaves around the globe, highlighting the volatility of the region and the potential for the conflict to escalate into a full-blown war. The aftermath of the drone attack brought about a new reality in the Israel-Lebanon conflict. The international community reacted with a mix of shock and concern as the use of drone technology by Hezbollah marked a significant escalation in tactics. Tensions have undoubtedly increased, and the likelihood of further escalation looms large. This incident has not only heightened the stakes in the Israel-Lebanon conflict, but it also casts a long shadow over the wider regional dynamics. The drone attack underscored Iran's deepening entrenchment in Syria, a reality that Israel and the world cannot ignore. The ripple effects of this conflict are far-reaching, influencing the balance of power in the Middle East and potentially beyond. The question now is how this will impact the future. Will this attack pave the way for a new phase of conflict characterized by advanced technology and a blurring of traditional battle lines? Or will it serve as a wake-up call, prompting renewed efforts towards dialogue and peace? As we navigate these unpredictable times, one thing is clear: The drone attack has forever changed the landscape of the Israel-Lebanon conflict.